Hi everybody, it's Amanda. Today we're going to be doing a meditation on mindfulness. So please come to a comfortable position, either seated, lying down, whatever is comfortable for us. We're going to close our eyes and let's tune into our breathing. We'll breathe in and out through the nose, letting our inhales flow right into our exhales. And we're working on creating mindfulness. So we're just going to become aware how our body feels at this moment. Are we feeling anxious? Maybe we're running around and we stopped suddenly to do this. Let's just take an inventory of our body, our emotions, the thoughts that are in our head. And then let's again focus in on the breath. Let's be mindful of our breath. How does our breath feel as it moves through the body? As it moves through our nose, our nostrils. Now let's become aware of our posture. Are we sitting rigid, our shoulders pulled back, our abdominals in really nice and tall? Are we slumped over? Is there tension in our feet or in our ankles? Maybe we feel tender in our low back. Let's just do an inventory up and down our body. Let's start with our feet. We can wiggle our toes. And feel free as we move through the body to make adjustments. Become aware of how our body feels in space and what makes it feel more comfortable. So perhaps we're putting too much pressure on our ankles. If we were to sit up on a bolster, it would relieve some of that pressure. So go ahead and make any sort of adjustments to help make this more comfortable for us. How do our ankles feel? How do our knees feel? If we're sitting cross-legged, how do our hips feel? Maybe we want to put some support underneath our knees, which will make our not so much strain on our hips. We'll move into our low back and our abdominals. Are we feeling any strain here? Do we need to contract our abs a little bit more to help hold up our posture if we're seated? Or if we're laying down, maybe there's a little strain on our low back. Maybe we want to bend our knees, letting our knees fall in together. That could be a little bit more comfortable for our low back if we're choosing to lay. How does our rib cage feel? Does it expand with each breath? Do we feel restricted in our breathing? How are our shoulders feeling? Are they slumping forward? Are they straining and pulling back? We want to try and find a balance between those two. And how does our head feel? Are we feeling supported in our head? Does it feel like it's hanging out in front and pulling down with the weight of gravity? Or maybe we're laying on our back and our head is tilted up. We might want to roll something underneath our head to help tuck our chin slightly. How do our arms feel? Our hands, our fingertips? Let's take a moment to think of each of these areas and how they feel at this moment. And as we're creating awareness in our body, we'll continue to keep that slow, steady loop with our breath. Now let's start to notice our thoughts. Let's become aware of what we're thinking. The most important part of mindfulness is that we're not attaching any sort of judgment to it. So we're just noticing these things. We're not becoming attached to them. We're not going to either cheer ourselves on or get upset with ourselves for thinking something or feeling something. We're just bringing awareness to it. Again, no judgment. If a thought comes into our mind, we'll let it just go on out. This is where the power of mindfulness becomes so profound, is because we don't attach these judgments, which then with each interaction in our daily lives, we don't have to again put our judgments on them or certain feelings or attachments to them. We can just, things might happen and then we can move on from them instead of being hung up on them and attached to them. Now while we're seated or laying down, let's open our eyes and let's see what we see in front of us. Again, without any judgment, without any attachment, we're just going to be aware of our surroundings. Let's keep our eyes soft, our gaze soft, and just take in what's directly in front of us. And then again, we'll close our eyes. Focusing on our breath. And watching our thoughts as they pass by. When we're ready, we can slowly start to move through our bodies. Again, bringing that awareness to our limbs, to our fingers, our toes, wiggling our fingers and our toes. How does that feel? Let's shift our shoulders and our hips, turning our head from side to side. And then gently we'll start to blink open the eyes. And we'll continue on with our day. Thank you for taking a few moments of stillness, of mindfulness, and cultivating awareness. My name's Amanda Harvey, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. You can email me. You can sign up for our newsletter at www.ablfarm.com. Thank you.